Hey everyone, Tyson the Subaru Specialist from Subaru at Prince George here. This is our 2021 Subaru Forester Touring. So Touring is our middle of the road trim. It's one above the convenience, one below the sport trim level. So for 2021, they made a couple changes. Every Forester comes with steering responsive headlights. So that is new, that's on from the base model up, has that. Now this is that ice silver metallic, has a little tinge of blue to it. Probably can't see it in the video because it's a little overcast, but it's not a flat silver. It's a great color, stands out. Backup sensors in the rear bumper, those are those little circles. They will actually apply the brakes if it thinks you're gonna hit something in reverse. Terrifying when it works, catches you off guard, but it's better to have that and be scared when it stops than actually hit something. Power liftgate from the door, the driver's seat, or the key fob. Tons of storage in the back of the Forester, an obscene amount. Privacy cover and cargo tray are standard in this model. Hides everything from the top of the seats down. If you need some extra storage for, say, jumper cables, that kind of stuff, underneath here. And your tires underneath that styrofoam tray. So quite a bit of storage in here. In the second row, if you're carrying passengers, you can fit up to 3 people comfortably across in the back here. Even taller people fit, lots of headroom. You have vents out of the center console, as well as 2 USB ports in the back for charging. So it heats up and cools down in the back more quickly, and you can keep everyone connected on those longer trips. We've got a panoramic sunroof. Up front, power windows, locks, mirrors, as you would expect. Touring model has the power driver seat with lumbar support. You can see this headrest is rather tilted. They're adjustable headrests for the tilt, so you get to select your level of comfort depending how you like to sit. Now, I know it's kind of hard to see, but you have these little black screens on the insides of the mirrors. That's your blind spot detection. So it looks like so whenever someone's in your blind spot on the corresponding side. It is quite nice. Doesn't eliminate shoulder checking, but it sure does help. Left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have our Bluetooth or audio controls. You can make it take calls, control the volume of the calls and the music. Right-hand side has our adaptive cruise, our lane centering assist. I don't have the key on me right now, but turn on the cruise, gives you an image of the Forester, 3 bars ahead of it, 4 bars ahead of it. So each bar is a follow distance behind the vehicle ahead of you that you'll follow at if you catch up while using cruise control. And I've just turned on lane centering. So above 60 kilometers an hour, if the 2 eyesight stereo cameras can see the road lines, it'll tell you which road lines it can see by illuminating white on the corresponding side instead of being gray. And then if you start drifting, it'll give you gentle steering input. Either way, keep you in the middle of your lane. It is nice for longer trips. I don't recommend it around town. Heated steering wheel, new upgrade for 2021. The Touring model and up have it now. So that includes the Sport. Little information screen up top here. You can cycle through it with the info button on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. Gives you a bunch of different information. Date, time, water temp, oil temp, what you're listening to, weather. All important things to have while you're driving. I personally like the water temp, oil temp myself. It's also where our climate control displays. It is dual zone and it ranges from 30 all the way down to 15 on the low side. So from freezing to tropical, easy to switch it back to just driver controlled. Also an upgrade to the Touring model this year, 8-inch display screen. So you get the larger display that was only found in the Sport Limited and Premier last year. It's just nicer. Backup camera's bigger in it. Shows the top of the bumper there. RAB's the rear assist braking, parking sensors, all that's active. We have physical buttons, but it is all touchscreen. You can just click. No, I'm not gonna hook anything up, but climate controls are adjusted from here. Driver side, fan strength, passenger side. Mode changes where the air is coming from. Sync means it's just controlled from 1, so the driver temperature. Then max AC is for the cold stuff. And AC, if it comes on in the winter or when it's raining out, when it's moist, just let it do its thing. It's a moisture sensor that makes it take moisture out of the air so you don't fog up. Very, very handy. It'll come on even in the winter. Don't turn it off. It actually helps a lot. We've got an automatic transmission with a manual drive mode. So we have paddle shifters, upshift, downshift, heated seats, high and low for both the driver and passenger. X mode is a dial, and to activate it, you press down on it. Turn it off, you press down on it again. But X mode's like 4x4 low and a pickup for that really rough stuff under 40 kilometers an hour. We've got an electronic parking brake. And we have auto vehicle hold, which is kind of like a brake holder. I have my clients tell me that it's great for drive-throughs, construction traffic, rush hour. Then up top here, you do get a 3-year trial of the connected services. So SOS for emergency stuff, fire, police, ambulance, and then blue is concierge, so roadside, hey, my tires popped, can you send out someone to change my tire for me? Stuff like that. You ran out of fuel. And then these have to do with the eyesight. This is your lane way assist, so if you start changing lanes without signaling, it'll tell you. And that's your automatic emergency braking. And in BC, that saves you up to 10% on insurance, so pretty handy to have. So that's a brief overview of the 2021 Subaru Forester Touring. I'm Tyson, the Subaru Specialist. Talk to you soon.